So traders, it's always important to keep an eye on the big picture. So many times we actually focus on the daily charts and what's happening right now on a day-by-day basis, but the really big moves happen from the big picture, right? The big picture is always talking to us. So let's have a look at what the big picture on gold is doing when it comes to the gold cup and handle. A bit of a gold cup and handle update for you, and few other awesome little down home country goodness for you as well too. Let's go straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, let's get straight into it. Yesterday I ran a webinar and it was jam-packed. I apologize if you got locked out because it was jam-packed full. I had so many people emailing me, getting cranky because they couldn't get access to this webinar. So, because they were locked out of when I ran the webinar. So, I'm going to run it again today for you. So, make sure you turn up this time. Make sure you turn up early. Very first thing in the description, guys. If you need help with your trading right now, then this is it for you. I'm going to teach you exactly the 3 secrets you need to do. You need to know generating income. I'm going to teach you my trading system and so much more when it comes to this. If you really want to get ahead in the markets, this is a must webinar for you to attend. I promise you this. Okay, so let's actually get straight into the good old gold cup and handle. So again, one of the big issues that we face of a day-by-day trader, right? And we're always looking at, people are worried, people are always throwing their opinions at the markets in these markets, right? They're always throwing their opinions at the markets based on a short-term activity. And if I go to my daily charts here, let's go to the daily charts. If I go to my daily charts, and you know, guys, and as you can see, right, like the markets go up, they go down, they go up, they go down, they go up, and it's important, guys. Or should I say, as we go through this trading, as we go through our trading in the markets, as the market goes, it produces different patterns, okay? And all successful trading comes back down to is finding a really good pattern that's going to produce a profit most of the time. And that's the reason why my trading system, like over a 90% success rate, I'm going to teach you all the details on the webinar today. So make sure you click on that after you finish watching this video. And I'll teach you all that, but it's important that you identify, you know exactly what patterns to look for. That's going to produce a really good high probability of knowing what to look for, right? See, a lot of people, they make decisions based on the up and down, up and down, up and down, right? And they see what's happening through here on gold. It's like the last sort of 2 or 3 months, what's going to happen? You see, based on 2 big factors are the reason why I've kept a long-term bullish view. Short-term, yeah, it's a bit of a wildcat, right? She's a wildcat. Sometimes I look at gold, I'm like, gold, is that silver? Is that silver? Oh no, that's gold. You know what I mean, right? It's like gold's becoming like that, where gold used to be a slow mover and it started to really pick up. So there's 2 big defining factors what's happening here, both on a technical basis, big picture, long-term technical, cup and handle, and I get to that in just a minute, but also those long-term factors that are slowly coming into play right now. Inflation, more inflation is going to come, and more inflation is going to come. Okay, but that's going to slowly happen over time, right? As you know, as the months go on, it doesn't happen on one day. So that's on a big fundamental, that's on a big technical basis there. Okay, so gold should see a rise through there. Plus, also, guys, one thing I truly believe when it comes to the fundamentals of gold itself, that gold itself. I truly believe that we know we're going into a digital dollar, right? That's slowly happening underneath, or not even underneath our nose. It's actually happening right now, right? Slowly happening in the markets. So the big thing that we're looking at right now in the markets, okay, if we're going to a digital dollar, what is that? Like, a digital dollar is just as valuable as the US dollar right now, which is what? Basically worthless. It's backed by nothing. So I really believe that we're going to have whatever digital dollar is going to be. It could be the Fed dollar, could be the Facebook dollar, could be the what's that called, Libra, right? The Facebook coin. Actually, I doubt it for the whole country, but anyway, you know what I'm saying, right? Like, it's a digital sort of thing. We all know we're going there, but we have spent a lot of time on, and this is the fundamental, right? A reason why I see gold 3, 4, 5,000. You know what I mean? Over the next 3, 4, 5 years, is because of that. And as you can see, right, like we've gone from a place of having no value in our dollar, and it actually getting less and less and less and less valuable, and with all the Fed printing money and so on and so forth. So we're going to go back to some sort of value with our money. And if we just have a digital dollar, how is that valuable, right? So to me, I believe we're going to go back to some sort of hard asset connected to that digital dollar. And so therefore, I believe gold is going to come back into play again, right? The money that has always been and always will be, which is gold, I believe that's going to be a gold digital backed currency. Leave a comment below, guys. Let me know what you think about that, because that's what I see through there. That's on a big fundamental level, and that's the reason why I'm saying this decade is the decade for the metals and miners. Oh, John, when is it going to happen? Just hold your horses, right? You know, things do take time. But when that being said, let's actually go look at these monthly charts, and we are still in. Let me just take everything off the screen here. We are still in the massive cup and handle pattern, and I truly believe, guys, just by looking at, remember, we're looking at a monthly chart here. So we had a big move up, and then we can see. Let me actually draw this on the charts. So we had the big move up, and then we've had the big sort of nice there, and we're still developing this sort of cupping, this little handle bit here, right? Take a sip of tea, right? Want some tea, coffee? What about some lemon water for you, right? So put some lemon water in there, right? So we have this big cup and handle, and that's the reason why, like, I know we're going through a lot of gyrations over this time through here, but to me, this last 12 months or more, because it's like the calm before the storm, right? The calming effect is people just get so impatient when it comes to these long-term trends. It's like, hurry up, when's it going to be here? Right? These things slowly unfold. But the interesting thing about that hurry up and wait type thing is that those who are patient will be patient through this last 12 months or more of nothing much going on. And there's going to come a time where you are just over in the crypto land, or they're over in these other lands, which is not a bad thing, right? I think there's plenty of opportunities in all markets. But when I'm talking specifically about gold, the long-term view, once we do start to see this thing start to break out, guess what? We're probably likely to go through another good 6 to 12 months of big movement up just like that. Then we've got the pullback, and then we're going to run. So right now, we're just gone through a resting phase, which is that's just normal, right? And then I believe we're going to do a very big move. Now, what I see is this. We can see the cup and handle. Now, the cup and handle is this, right? So where you do the measurement from is this. So you do a nice, good horizontal support from the head there, and then you do another one down to the bottom there. All right. And so what you do is then you draw a trend line from the top. So this is from the top. And then you bring it down through there to there, just like so. And so this is the cup, this is the handle, and this is the projection point. Okay, so if I bring this up through to here, just like that, right? And then if I bring this up, then that tells me that we've got a target here. And let's actually do a nice little copy and paste of a trend line. And you can see that's where the target is of a 2,800. And that's why I've always had a conservative target, probably over the next few years or more, of 3,000. The reason why I say the next few years or more is because I never know how long this sideways bit, which we've been getting in gold, this sideways bit through here, I don't know how long this is going to continue for. But mark my words, guys, mark my words. And I could be wrong, but mark my words. Okay, John, are you right or are you wrong? Well, no one really knows, definitely, right? We can just use these things as I'm talking about this sort of stuff here to add the probability. But also with every position you get into, people like, John, just shut up. Tell me which ones are definitely going to make money. Oh man, okay. Oh, yeah, you'll be part of the 90-90, right? Do you guys know the 90-90? It says like 90% of the traders are going to blow up 90% of their 90% of their traders are going to blow up their account in 90 days. The thing with gold you must understand is, where are we right now? Okay, we're in a big upward movement and we're just getting a nice healthy pullback. Once we start to see this thing start to run up and we get like up to 2,000, I believe we would have overall started to see this handle start to come into play. Once we get up to the 2,000 level, that's when I see that we can start to see another good probably 12 months or more to the upside, and that's where we're probably going to see that 3,000 target. Okay, guys. So, but from now to then, if we go have a look at some more of a weekly charts here, we can still see, right? We can still see that these weekly charts, right? We can still see these weekly charts are just sort of keeping it flattening out. Let me just delete that off the screen here, and if I just draw it from there to there, right, you can see what's happening right now. We are definitely in that overall sort of resistance level, sort of triangle pattern through there, and once again, guys, it does look like it's going to break, and we will definitely break out of this triangle pattern, and if we do break down, well then guess what? We'll probably have a lot more. We're just continuing. To me, we're just continuing this overall big pullback that we've been in for quite some time. We're just going to probably continue here for a bit more and then continue up. So if we do drop down, yeah, we'll probably have a bit more downside to go. I don't know. I'm not saying it's definitely going to break out now, because it might drop down and then get ready for a massive slingshot move. We just never know. But if we do drop down, then yeah, we could possibly see this thing head back down towards possibly even this level 3. I can see this is that big long-term channel we're in right now. So we really want to see gold break back above these two levels through here. And once we do get back above these levels through into the 1900, into the 2000s, if we can get that, then we know, or I truly believe that'll be the sign for me to say, okay, we're starting with this big cup and handle. Okay, guys. So this is what I'm looking at right now when it comes to gold. Even if we do get a bit of a drop to the down, if we do drop below this support line here, then we're probably going to have a move back down towards the 1600, maybe even down to 15,000 as a bit of a flush down to get people get the weak hands out. And then a move up. And I know a lot of people don't like hearing that, but guess what, guys? Me being involved with the market for 17 years, I never guess, or I never hope that the market is going to do something. When you actually join my webinar today, you will see with my trading strategy, I wait for confirmation that we're now likely to, now we have a high probability of moving something. So right now, I'm just guessing. If I say this is definitely going to break to the upside, I'm just guessing. Now, the long-term trend of the big fundamentals should see gold, 3, 4, 5,000 by 2025. How it gets there, I don't know. So there we go, traders. Once again, make sure you click on that link below, because on that link below, I'm going to run the webinar again. Make sure you turn up on time, okay? I don't want you sending me emails getting cranky at me again because you got locked out. Literally, so many people got cranky because I got locked out. This is your chance to get in there. Make sure you turn up early once again. And on the webinar, I'm going to be teaching you the 3 secrets that took me from losing $250,000 in the markets my first few years to becoming a full-time trader and making a full-time income. I'm going to be teaching you exactly also how I scan the markets to find amazing trades. I'm going to be teaching you all the details to my #1 trading system and so much more. This is it for you. Click on that link in the description right now. Go register, because I don't want you to be getting locked out this time. So go to that right now. Click on there right now, and I look forward to speaking to you real soon.